What's going on, Thunderstruck Gaming? Hey Thunder, thanks for putting me on your channel once again. So put down your picket signs, hold off on throwing those rotten eggs and that fruit at me. Please just wait a second. My name is Air Gotham, and today I'm not talking to you about what's better, IW or MWR. I'm not talking to you about the direction of the Call of Duty franchise. I feel like my topic is way more important, so please bear with me while I get to my point. So November is National Epilepsy Awareness Month. And I know you're thinking, hey Gotham, why are you bringing up National Epilepsy Awareness Month to Thunderstruck Gaming, to a video game community? So my answer to you guys that are thinking that is, have you never seen that screen that pops up when you turn your game on that says, hey, warning, this game may cause seizures. Warning, if you're not feeling well, consult your physician. Now, I've seen those screens in my entire life. I've paid attention to those kind of things, and I'll tell you a little bit why in a second. So epilepsy is actually the fourth most common neurological disorder in the United States. 1 in 26 people suffer from this disorder. And at one point in my life, I was one of those people. From the time I was 2 months old until I was in 3rd grade, I had seizures every 8 months, almost like clockwork. It was crazy. And for the longest amount of time, my family and I were worried that I would be epileptic. Now, the reason why I'm bringing it up to you guys is that, unfortunately, there's something called photosensitive epilepsy or photosensitive seizures. And that's the effect that the brain has when you see flashing lights or you see all the craziness that happens in a Call of Duty match, and it causes some individuals to break out into a seizure. Now, it also happens just randomly, okay? So the reason why I'm bringing it up to you today is because I would like that at the end of this video, at some point today or at some point during this month, you take the time out and you do some research and you learn what are the proper first aid steps when dealing with somebody that is going through a seizure, because you never know when you're going to be in that situation. And myself, I've been in that situation where I was not at home and I was in public and I broke out into a seizure. Now, the crazy thing is, I'm so grateful that I no longer have to deal with this disorder. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and my personal experience the last time I had a seizure. So I was in 3rd grade. I was in class and I dropped my pen on the ground and reached down to get the pen, came back up, banged the back of my head on the desk. Now, I went to Catholic school. Now, before you say, Gotham, tell me about some stories of crazy nuns chasing you with rulers. All right, that's another day. Okay, that's a story for another day. In this case, I was actually in school, and those desks have some really heavy-duty metal pipes that attach the wooden part of the desk to the chair. And that's what I banged my head on. I dropped down, blacked out, and what my peers and what my teacher told me was that I actually went straight into a seizure, started lunging around, etc. They called my mom, they called the hospital, got an ambulance, and everybody panicked. So I ended up in the hospital, and I finally wake up and I'm strapped down in an MRI machine. And I don't know what's going on. Last thing I remember was I was in class, trying to avoid telling the teacher I didn't have my homework. And now I'm in the hospital. But for some reason, ever since that day, I've never had another seizure. So I'm incredibly grateful for that one particular day. And I'm incredibly grateful. The only thing I have to deal with these days is every once in a while, at my job, they'll have that emergency fire test and the strobe lights will start hitting. And I'll start to get a little dizzy. Well, I'll get a little lightheaded and I gotta lay my head down for a couple minutes until I get back to normal or until it stops. And the only time I had to deal with that when it came to video games was playing Advanced Warfare. The craziness of that game literally gave me headaches. Literally. But there's plenty of people out there that are fellow gamers that are not able to play video games. I know you guys have heard the rumors of that one episode of Pokemon that they had to ban because it gave kids seizures. This is a real epidemic, guys. And so I'm hoping that you go ahead and look up how to deal with this kind of issue. I went through it, all right? So, like I said, November is National Epilepsy Awareness Month. So I'm trying to raise some more awareness, guys. please do this favor for me. Please go out there and learn a little bit about it. I will be forever grateful to you guys. And at the same time, you're preparing yourselves just in case you're in that environment where somebody you know from school or work ends up having to deal with the seizure, and you know how to deal with it. You know how to handle it. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope I wasn't too preachy to you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video in the background. It was a 30 something and 4 kills on TDM on Genesis. I love this map, man. This map is awesome. Thank you very much for checking out the video. Drop some information in the comments section. Have you or somebody you know ever dealt with this issue? Are you going to do anything about it now that you know? And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for Thunder. Show him some support. Get it out there. Raise some awareness of the video on the topic. And I hope that you're willing to come over to my channel, subscribe to me. I tell a lot of stories about where I've been in the world and just my experiences, give you my opinion on video games. And I hope you enjoy that stuff. So either way, it's your boy Air of Gotham, signing off.